Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are tracking some pop-up showers and a few thunderstorms popping up on radar at 6:47, mostly along and north of the I-20 corridor, but within the past hour or so, there's been a couple showers popping up just south of Ruston, and for some places further to the southwest. Is all kind of out ahead of Beryl, which is making landfall in South Texas as of right now. We are starting off in the mid to upper 70s. We're at 79 degrees Monroe, 77 in Ruston, and 73 degrees over in El Dorado. Dew points haven't changed that much. We got plenty of moisture in place, a lot of cloud cover. So of course with that system in again, it's kind of no surprise there. We do have wind advisories that is in effect for a couple parishes, mainly lying west of Highway 167, because there is a chance we could see some gusty winds as Beryl moves on in, and we'll kind of be on that northeastern quadrant of the storm. And further off to the east, there's still a chance we could still see heat index values climb to 105. So we do have heat advisory in effect for most of our parishes along the Mississippi River. Mainly forecast, not going to miss if you've got anything outdoors, and through tomorrow, same story there. We'll see some storms linger Tuesday morning, and then by Wednesday, that's when we kind of dry out. Temperatures will be mostly kind of seasonal, holding out lower 90s, so it won't feel too bad out there. Right now, Hurricane Beryl making landfall in South Texas, just to the southwest of Houston, and we got a cold front stretch to the northwest, which will be kind of the driving factor as far as the actual track of this tropical system. But right now, it did reach back up to hurricane category 1 strength, max winds 80 miles per hour, and you can kind of see the rain bands there, eye wall, just kind of southwest of Houston right now, and it will continue to make its way further to the north thanks to the cold front, which has been driving this system. Now, by late tonight, going into early Tuesday morning, the tropical storm will be really right over the ArkLaTex area. Will kind of be right there on the outer fringe of it. Then it's going to weaken down to a tropical depression, and then just basically become a typical low pressure center that's going to move further up to the north and northeast. But it's still expected to have some impacts for the ArkLaTex and the ArkLaMist. So around 4 or 5 o'clock today, that's when we start to see a lot of widespread rainfall across northeast Texas, parts of the ArkLaTex area, and it's going to weaken down to a tropical storm, then tropical depression, but still got winds potential 45, maybe 50 miles per hour. So thus we still have those wind advisories that will be in effect. And then winds start shifting back out of the north as it gets further to the northeast. We see some cooler, slightly dry air move in by later on towards Tuesday. But of course, lots going to be happening over the course of the next 24 hours. So later on this evening, a lot of widespread activity, and then later on tonight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we pick up on more of those rain bands where gusty winds, and there is the potential for an isolated spin up tonight through early tomorrow morning. Anything that does form in the nature of anything tornadic will be relatively brief and short-lived. Then as we go 4 o'clock Tuesday, that system's well up to the northeast. We got some leftover clouds and a few leftover patchy shower thunderstorms. There is that marginal slight and enhanced risk to account for those gusty winds, and of course there's a chance of some spin up out of that. Excessive rainfall outlook, flash flooding looks to be main concern mainly across northeast Texas, but there is a marginal risk that does extend across portions of the ArkLaMist. But again, our biggest thing is going to be those gusty winds. But high 91 degrees for this afternoon. Tonight will fall to mid-70s, and then by the middle of the week we clear on out. We'll be a little bit drier, temperature seasonal, but clouds build and still got more rain and thunderstorms, and back to mid-90s through the weekend.